Have you ever wondered how long you might live? Don't wait until it's too late, because there are signs in your body that can indicate your lifespan. These signs are actually easier to notice than you might think. Key health markers can reveal the condition of your body and how well you're taking care of yourself, especially as you age. By paying attention to these signs, you'll get a clearer picture of your future health. In this video, I'll share 6 important signs to watch for as you get older, and what they can tell you about your health and longevity. Let's explore how these simple indicators can help you live longer and healthier. Sign number 1, your mobility. When it comes to your overall health and well-being, mobility is one of the most important things to pay attention to. It's not just about how well you can walk or stretch, it's about how much your body can move and how easily you can get around. Things like walking speed, flexibility, and balance all play a huge role in how long and how well you live. And research shows they can even be strong indicators of your life expectancy. For instance, studies have found that if you're walking slowly or have trouble with flexibility, it could signal an increased risk for chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and even joint issues. When you struggle to move, it can often be a sign that something's going on with your body. Slower walking speeds are linked to problems like cardiovascular health, while poor flexibility might indicate stiffness or inflammation in your joints. It's all connected. Let's think about 2 people. Person A is someone who walks regularly, maybe 30 minutes a day. They stretch their muscles, keep their joints moving, and make it a point to stay active. Person B, on the other hand, isn't as active. They spend a lot of time sitting, don't walk much, and might find it harder to do things like bend down or reach up. Over time, person A is likely to have more energy, fewer aches, and a lower risk for conditions like heart disease. Person B, on the other hand, may start to feel the effects of not moving, joint pain, stiffness, or even weight gain. It's easy to see how these habits can add up, but the good news is it's never too late to start. You don't need to run a marathon or hit the gym for hours each day to improve your mobility. Something as simple as a daily stretch or a 10-minute walk can make a world of difference. Those small actions can keep your muscles and joints flexible, improve circulation, and help keep your balance in check. How active are you in your daily routine? Share with us how much you walk or move each day. Sign number 2, your heart health. Your heart plays a huge role in your overall health and longevity. It's the engine that keeps everything running, so paying attention to its signals is key. Simple signs like blood pressure changes or irregular heartbeats can point to potential health risks, but they often go unnoticed until things get worse. That's why staying on top of your heart health is so important. From a scientific perspective, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and irregular heart rhythms are red flags that can increase the chances of developing heart disease. When blood pressure is consistently high, it forces your heart to work harder, which can lead to damage over time. High cholesterol can build up in the arteries, making it harder for blood to flow smoothly, which is another big risk factor. And irregular heart rhythms, or arrhythmias, can lead to strokes or even heart failure if not managed properly. Now let's talk about 2 people, Sarah and Tom. Sarah gets her heart checked regularly, keeps an eye on her blood pressure, and follows a heart-healthy lifestyle. She eats a lot of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, and she checks in with her doctor to make sure everything's in order. Tom, on the other hand, tends to skip doctor visits and ignores his blood pressure readings. He hasn't noticed any obvious signs, so he doesn't worry about it. Over time, Tom ends up dealing with some serious health problems, while Sarah continues to feel strong and healthy. It's a reminder of how proactive care can really make a difference in long-term heart health. So what can you do to protect your heart? First, get your blood pressure checked regularly. It's easy to do, and it can help catch potential problems early on. Also, try to eat a heart-healthy diet full of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. These foods help reduce inflammation and keep your cholesterol in check, which is essential for a healthy heart. It's all about making small changes that add up over time. Have you had your heart health checked recently? Let us know in the comments. Sign number 3, mental clarity and memory. When we talk about longevity and healthy aging, we often focus on physical health, like exercise or diet, but mental health is just as important. Your cognitive function and memory play a huge role in how long and how well you live. If your mind is sharp, you're more likely to stay independent and engaged in life for longer. Studies show that keeping your brain active is one of the best ways to preserve your brain health as you age. Research suggests that mentally stimulating activities can help slow down cognitive decline and even lower your risk of developing conditions like Alzheimer's. Staying mentally engaged can boost brain plasticity, which means your brain can adapt and change, keeping your mind sharper for longer. Let's think about a real-life example. Imagine two people, both in their 70s. One enjoys reading, doing puzzles, and keeping in touch with friends. She's always looking for ways to challenge herself, whether it's through a new hobby or learning something new. The other person, however, spends most of their time alone, rarely picking up a book or engaging in any sort of mentally challenging activity. Over time, the person who stays mentally active is more likely to retain cognitive function, have a clearer mind, and maintain a better memory. So, what can you do to keep your mind sharp? Simple activities like reading, doing puzzles, or learning a new skill can help. Even trying out brain games or joining a group activity can make a difference. The key is to keep challenging yourself and stay curious. When your brain stays active, it helps preserve your mental clarity, which can lead to a longer, more fulfilling life. What do you do to keep your mind sharp? Share your tips with us in the comments below. Sign number 4, your social connections. Did you know that your social connections can actually play a big role in how long you live? It might sound surprising, but having strong friendships and a good support system can increase your life expectancy. When we socialize, it's not just about having fun or chatting. It's about feeling connected, supported, and less isolated, which all contributes to our mental and physical well-being. There's plenty of scientific evidence to back this up. Studies show that a lack of social interaction can lead to an increased risk of early mortality. In fact, social isolation can be as harmful to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It affects everything from your heart health to your immune system. People who have regular social interactions tend to experience lower levels of stress, improved mood, and even better cognitive function as they age. Now let me share a story with you. Imagine two people. One is John, a man who has a tight-knit group of friends and regularly goes out for coffee, catches up with old pals, and even volunteers at his local community center. He stays busy, he stays connected, and he seems to have an energy about him that's hard to miss. On the other hand, there's Mike. Mike has chosen to spend most of his time alone. His work keeps him busy, but outside of that, he doesn't really reach out to friends or family. He spends most evenings at home in front of the TV, and over time, he starts feeling more lonely, a bit down, and not as energized. You can guess which one feels more alive, more motivated, and generally healthier, right? John's social life keeps him engaged and grounded, while Mike's isolation has started taking a toll on his emotional and physical health. So what can you do about it? It's simple, really. Start by making an effort to connect with others. Take part in community activities, whether it's a book club, a fitness class, or a social group. If volunteering is something you have considered, give it a try. Helping others not only brings a sense of purpose, but also helps build connections. And if you already have friends, make sure to nurture those relationships. A simple phone call or getting together for lunch can do wonders for your mood and overall well-being. Remember, we are social creatures by nature, and connecting with others can truly make all the difference. So, how often do you spend time with friends or family? Let us know your favorite social activity. Sign of 5, your sleep quality. Getting enough rest is so much more than just a luxury. It's a key part of living a healthy life. Sleep is when our bodies recharge and repair. It's also when our minds process the day's information, making it essential for both physical and mental well-being. If you're not getting quality sleep, you might be missing out on something crucial for your health and longevity. Research shows that not getting enough sleep is linked to a wide range of health problems. Heart disease, diabetes, and even mental decline are more common among those who don't get enough rest. Studies have found that people who consistently sleep less than 6 hours a night are at a higher risk of developing these serious conditions. And the effects go beyond just feeling tired the next day. It can seriously impact your immune system, your mood, and your overall quality of life. Let's think about two people. One gets a solid 8 hours of sleep every night. They wake up feeling rested and ready to take on the day. They feel more focused, energized, and in a better mood throughout the day. Now compare that to someone who struggles with insomnia. They toss and turn at night, wake up exhausted, and spend the day trying to keep their eyes open. The constant lack of sleep starts to take a toll on their health, affecting their memory, heart, and even their emotional well-being. So, how can you improve your sleep quality? Start by creating a bedtime routine that signals your body it's time to wind down. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Limit screen time at least an hour before bed. Those devices emit blue light that can mess with your sleep. And if you're drinking coffee or other caffeinated beverages, try cutting back in the afternoon. These small changes can have a big impact on how well you sleep. How well do you sleep each night? Share your sleep tips with us. Sign number 6, your nutrition and weight. Maintaining a healthy diet and a healthy weight doesn't just make you feel better today. It can actually help you live a longer, healthier life. Good nutrition plays a huge role in improving your quality of life as you age. Eating well helps keep your energy up, supports your body's organs, and reduces the risk of developing chronic conditions like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even certain cancers. There's solid evidence showing that a well-balanced diet can lower your risk of obesity and diabetes. Studies have shown that those who focus on nutrient-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins are at a lower risk for many health problems. In fact, people who maintain a healthy weight and eat a balanced diet have a better chance of avoiding the complications that come with chronic diseases like high blood pressure or heart disease. Let's compare two people. First, we have Sarah. She eats a lot of fresh vegetables, fruits, and lean meats. She watches her portions, drinks plenty of water, and makes time for exercise a few times a week. She feels energized, and her weight stays steady. Now let's meet John. He often eats fast food, sugary snacks, and drinks sodas regularly. His weight has gradually increased over the years, and he struggles with fatigue and low energy. Sarah's choices are helping her avoid potential health problems down the road, while John may face challenges with his weight and health in the future. So, what can you do to improve your eating habits? It doesn't have to be hard. Start small. Maybe swap out one soda for a glass of water. Try adding an extra serving of vegetables to your meals. Choose whole foods instead of processed snacks. These little changes can make a big difference over time. And remember, it's about progress, not perfection. You don't have to be perfect every day to feel the benefits. What healthy eating habits do you follow? Let us know your favorite nutritious meals. As we wrap up, let's quickly review the 6 signs that can tell us a lot about our overall health and longevity. First, mobility. How easily we move is a key factor. Then, heart health. Keeping our hearts strong is essential for a long life. Mental clarity is just as important, helping us stay sharp as we age. Social connections remind us how vital relationships are for our well-being. Sleep is the foundation of our energy and health. And finally, nutrition. What we put in our bodies can either fuel or slow us down. Remember, longevity isn't about being perfect. It's about making small, consistent changes that can truly add up over time. You don't need to change everything all at once. Just take it one step at a time. Whether it's adding a walk into your day or choosing a healthier meal, those small choices can lead to big improvements in your life expectancy. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe for more tips, and share this video with someone you care about. And don't forget to comment below with your thoughts or any signs you've noticed in your own life. Start today with one small change. Whether it's walking for 10 minutes, eating more veggies, or calling a friend, every little bit counts. You've got this.